Hello friends, welcome back to vocabulary study for IELTS or IELTS. Now today we have 9 more words. As first one is observatory. Observatory, that's why the explanation is given here. Building provided with telescope etc. from where stars and planets could be watched. So, one word for that is observatory. We have in India more than 10 observatories for watching planets and stars. The second word today is gain or profit over and above one's salary. The word for that is perquisite. Sometimes, government officials, when they do some good things for you, you feel like giving gifts, say fans, radios, these days not televisions, or you have got a fridge and all. Those things are called perquisites. But government employees are not allowed to take perquisites. That's my sentence here. Government servants should not accept perquisites offered. People will offer perquisites, but government servants should not accept it. The third is today you have got something that can be easily carried about. One word for that is portable. Portable bags, portable suitcases, portable luggage means something that can be easily carried. The example given here is while traveling, carry only portable bags with you. Otherwise you have to take the help of porters. So in this case, you can do it by yourself. And the fourth one today is occurring after death. One word for that is posthumous. Posthumous. Very often what happens, and that is my example also, great writers, they are posthumously recognized. Or you can see their recognition comes, you can say, they get posthumous recognition. Many writers get only posthumous recognition. Means they are recognized, they are given awards and so on after their death. Understand? That is something that is happening after their death. And the fifth one for today is a fictitious name used by an author. Fictitious name, not a real name. A very good example here given is O. Henry is the pseudonym of William Sidney Potter. So the word is pseudonym. Pseudo, false. So William Sidney Potter, you must have come across that word, the gift of the Magi. So it's Stella and Jim. Stella sold her hair to buy a chain for the wristwatch of Jim, and Jim sold his watch to buy comb for the beautiful hair that used to fall like a cascade. That is how the author describes it, a comb for that. When both came back, they laughed, then they enjoyed the Christmas. What happened? That famous story, yes. So he's a great storyteller, American great storyteller. William Sidney Potter, but his pseudonym is O. Henry. If you see O. Henry stories, then that means stories written by William Sidney Potter. So O. Henry is the pseudonym or the false name, or the writer takes a false name. Urub, for example, you have got in Malayalam, they try to Urub, another pseudonym. Alright, sixth one is you have apparatus for finding out the direction and range of aircraft, ship, etc. One word for that is radar. Radar. An interesting thing is radar itself is an acronym. Acronym means words made from initials of few words. The expansion is radio detection and ranging. Radio detection and ranging. R-D-A-R. Radar. Understand? Now that is the one word for it. Apparatus for finding, apparatus means instrument. for finding out the direction and range of aircraft, ships, etc. One word for that is radar. And then example is radars are used to track aircrafts. Radars are used to track aircrafts. And number 7 for today is you have got capable of giving forth automatically certain powerful invisible rays. Automatically giving invisible and powerful rays, sometimes harmful rays. And you call one word for that is radioactive. The example is radioactive waste is very dangerous. Don't go near radioactive waste. Radioactive waste can be caused, you sometimes what happens is that the atomic stations, they will put out radioactive waste and so on, but don't go near because it's very dangerous. And the 8th one today is you have got method of government existing systems of things. Regime, that's one word for regime. Means, just as we say about Akbar's regime. Akbar's regime, we say. Or you can say the regime of Mathew. That means existing system, government, that's the mean, regime. Means the present regime is example, the present regime is doing good to the people. The present regime, that means the present setup or the present government, you can say, is doing good to the people. That's the example. So you have got a regime of Akbar's regime, or you have got Mathew regime, you have got, Tipu Sultan's regime. So that is regime means. And the last one for today is restore to lost place and privileges, etc. Sometimes what happens is that restore means bring back. That means sometimes what happens, a government servant is dismissed pending inquiry, and the inquiry proves that from inquiry it is found out that he is not guilty. So then he will be taken back. The taking back is called reinstating. Reinstating. Example given here is the dismissed employee has been reinstated. That means he was dismissed for some problem, and then inquiry was set up and found that the inquiry commission found that he was innocent, not guilty at all, and so he was given back his positions and all his his setup has been given back, other privileges. So then that's called to reinstate an employee. To reinstate anybody, it can be. Understand that? When I speak about, when I thought of regime, think of Caligula's regime, the most horrible regime in Rome. That is Caligula. You have heard of that Caligula, Emperor Caligula, isn't it? Yeah, so, but Caesar's regime was very, it was, Caesar's regime means in Rome, that was very, it was a blessing for people, and it was very, he was heading a powerful regime, because he was himself was a dictator. Although history has not said that he was a dictator, he was holding all the powers of a dictator. So these are the things. Today we have got 9 new more words. Learn them, use them in sentences, and get yourself enriched, your vocabulary list. Bye. See you again.